All right, so we were street parked. Somebody decided to hit the car while we were street parked. They damaged the fender and the bumper, and then the headlight was broken, hanging out. So I got it in, limped it over to work, put some new headlights in it. I bought some metalworking hammers and banged out the fender, and then I started prepping everything. I bought a bunch of tools to do all this. The bumper and the fender, I more or less prepped before I came in. There's a little bit of final touches I needed to do, but what I essentially did was bought a quart of base coat. I thought I was going to hardline that bumper. Um, I ended up having to go a lot further on the bumper than I had intended, which wasted a ton of time and a lot of paint. So realistically, what I should have done though was just stayed away from the hood. The hood had some little rust spots on it from little dings from rocks and such. I figured I'd take care of that now before it got worse. That bit me in the ass here. Essentially, what happened was while I was painting, I had some water drip out of the line. Yesterday, we actually drained that compressor fully. I thought that I had drained it enough out of the line to do a good job on this, but yesterday I found that there was 11 gallons of water in the bottom of that compressor. I think it's like a 75 or 100 gallon tank. So that was astronomically wrong. Remember, kids, poor performance can always be prevented by preparation. So keep that in mind. So here I am taking care of the bumper. Basically, the last guy that painted it, I had a guy at the last job paint it. He was not that great of a painter and just a shisty piece of shit. And he didn't prep that thing at all before he painted it. There was literally dirt behind the paint that he put on. And so that paint was just flaking off of there. Some spots were actually fairly decent. And I get some of the spots are really hard to prep, but use some adhesion promoter and clean that thing. Let's go, man. I mean, what are you doing? There shouldn't be dirt back there. So I hung it back up there. We sprayed it right here. After I spray it, you see me dab it on the hood. That's me trying to get the water off. It was some oily, rusty, shitty water, so that fucked my paint up pretty good, which required me to go back and retouch it. I actually miss in this video that there's several times I have to retouch this hood. But I get it all sprayed up. Here I go. Looks okay. Put the heat to it and go waste some time for a little bit while paint dries. And then after all this, I'll walk you through the final product. I used a spray aerosol clear coat, Spray Max 2K. Man, that shit came out so inconsistent and horrible, and I would never use it again. We're going to do real clear coat when I retouch this. But the bumper looks okay. The fender's got a little bit of side cast right there in the front. Not horrible. There's also a spot I didn't notice that it was dinged, but I'm just going to leave that. I'll live with the fender. I'll live with the bumper, but that hood I'm gonna have to redo. I got to the bottom of my quart of paint in my gun. A lot of that metallic settled, so I got some blotchiness up on the hood that I can't live with. But we'll hit it again when it warms up. We're gonna let it cure all winter long, and we'll retouch it then. Spray it with some good clear coat, and it'll be good to go. The bumper we're gonna live with. The fender, I might spray both of those with a better clear coat when the time comes. But for now, this is what it is.